Always got to make sure the connections start. I don't know. Recently, there's been more of a delay. I don't know if it's my internet or what it is, but we're here. This is the Your Book, Your Voice Coffee Chat. Do this live every Thursday at this time. And again, it's an open forum coffee chat for you as an author to share your thoughts about the audiobook world, by the way. If you have any comments or questions about what it takes to create a great audiobook, this is the place, right? This is the place to ask your questions. And if you want to share some information about your book, maybe you have a book you're in the process of writing, or maybe you published a book, maybe you just recently published a book, or maybe you published a book maybe a few years ago and it's not an audiobook yet, especially if you're a nonfiction author, you got to narrate your own audiobook. You really do, because again, it's your story. No one can tell your story better than you. No one can. So today's topic for Coffee Chat, a simple one, really. Best audiobook narrator, right? The Golden Mic winner, the Golden Award microphone winner is, think about it. Is it another narrator? There are great narrators out there, right? There are fabulous narrators who do a great job technically. Is that the mic winner? Is AI the mic winner? No. I'll answer that right now. Absolutely not. Because again, AI is not a good representation of who you are as an author. AI is manufactured misrepresentation of your author brand. It's not you. All right. It's not you. There are subtleties about the way you present yourself, the way you would narrate your audiobook, the way you tell your story. There's subtleties that, again, will be lost. Obviously, if it's AI, you're going to lose that. And it's not you, okay? That's just not you. Because of who you are, your personality, everything about you as your author brand is so unique, and that's what allows you to stand out. AI is not going to allow you to do that. Now, another narrator, they're like I said, they're great narrators out there, and they'll do a great job technically. But the issue with having another narrator narrate your audiobook, especially as a nonfiction author, it's your story and the way you would tell your story. You lived it, you experienced it, right? How do you want that to be presented? Only you know how to do it. The way you deliver your story, the way you do your narration is very unique to you. And another narrator, if they do the narration, they may be great technically, but it's their interpretation. It's not your interpretation. Maybe they would tell your story in a way that it just doesn't fit, or does it, or you would be like, wow, I wouldn't express it that way. Especially if you wrote a memoir and you have some very personal experiences. I've had authors who've gone through their cancer journey and told their story about how they survived being a cancer survivor. I've had an author who told her story about being in a religious cult. I mean, these are experiences that only that author can talk about because they lived it. They experienced it. So another narrator won't really be able to grasp that experience and be able to emote the emotions that those authors went through. Same with you. How is another narrator going to emote the emotions that you went through when you wrote your book, when you just lived the story that you're telling? And especially if you're a coach or an entrepreneur or an educator and you've written a book, this is your concepts. And you present them in your unique style, in your unique personality. That's what allows you to stand out. So again, the best audiobook narrator, the Golden Mic winner is you, the author. And I'm going to toast you because this is Coffee Chat, by the way. Grab your favorite brew, coffee for me, maybe it's tea for you, but I am going to cheer you for being an awesome person and an awesome author and an awesome entrepreneur, because you are. And yeah, let's toast for you creating your audiobook. Oh, the elixir of life. What can I say? The elixir of life. All right. So again, you're the Golden Mic winner. You really are. No one can tell your story better than you. And again, preserving the integrity of your author brand is so important because that's what allows you to stand out in the crowd. Now, again, you do need to turn your book into an audiobook for a variety of reasons. Obviously, the number one reason is that no one can tell your story better than you. Makes sense. But also, you're putting yourself out there in the audiobook world, which again has been growing and expanding over the last several years. In 2019, audiobook sales or revenue surpassed ebook revenue, and that gap continues to widen. That's a big factor. You don't want to miss out on that market. The other great thing, and this is another important thing I'd say up there with, again, you telling your story, because no one else can tell your story better than you, is the fact that you're telling it in first person. Your story's coming from the source. And that's huge, right? Because you are leaving your legacy in your own voice for people to hear you tell your story from the source, the way it was meant to be heard. I mean, I've said this before in other coffee chats and podcasts that, wouldn't have been great to have this technology years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years ago. Right now, having these famous maybe authors like Shakespeare or Leonardo da Vinci talking about art, or some other famous person telling their story. What if they were able to make audiobooks, share their memoirs, tell their story? I mean, how fantastic would that have been to hear it from the source, not some historian giving their account of someone else. Coming from the source, man, that's great. It doesn't get any better than that. But luckily, we do have this technology now where we're able to express ourselves and share our story in our own voice. And that is so important. It is so vitally important to do that. If you're considering narrating your own audiobook, I do want to share with you a couple of things about what I do as an audiobook coach and producer. This is the Your Book, Your Voice coffee chat. The Your Book, Your Voice podcast is what I do on Wednesdays. I'll talk about that in a second. And of course, there's the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program. And that's what I do and that's what I teach. Now, there's two versions of the program. There is the do-it-yourself version, which I've just spent many months crafting this for you to be able to do everything you need to do through the entire audiobook process and do it on a DIY basis. All the video lessons and downloadable reference materials and everything that I've put together for this will take you step by step. How to set up your own recording space, how to be engaging and conversational and authentic when you do your narration. And then, of course, and this is the big part, is the editing aspect, but I teach you how to do it. Go through every single phase of what it takes to edit your audiobook to make sure it meets the exact specifications for publication, and then to get yourself published on Audible, Amazon, Apple, and any other distribution platform that you want to be on. All that is in the do-it-yourself program. It's there. Just go to robertlanecoaching.com to find out more information about it. There's also a link in the description on LinkedIn and YouTube. And for those of you on Instagram, just go to my profile page, click on the link. And all the links are there for you to check out the Do-It-Yourself program. And of course, there is also the VIP program, and that's where I work with you one-on-one. It's a 12-week program where I work with you one-on-one and through the entire process. And I do all the editing for you. I do all the uploading for publication for you. This is all done. Your job is just to do a great narration. That's it. That is your job. And again, you can go to robertlanecoaching.com to find out more information about that. The other thing is, if you want to have a quick chat, I'd love to speak with you. You can always book a call with me. I'd love to speak with you, find out about your book, tell you about the audiobook coaching program, tell you about the details of the DIY, the do-it-yourself program, and the VIP program. And you know what? Get your audiobook out there. Do it in your own voice, right? You are an entrepreneur making that business decision. I say this catchphrase all the time. You are the CEO of you. So make a great decision to move your business forward as an author and turn it into an audiobook. But book a call. You can talk with me on robertlanecoaching.com. There's that graphic up there you see there for those of you on LinkedIn and YouTube. And again, the links are all in the description as well. I'd love to hear from you. The other thing is that I do have a free audiobook narration reference guide that I'd love to have you grab for free. Go to my website again, robertlanecoaching.com. It's right there on the homepage, and you can grab that and have really good reference material on what it takes to do a great narration. The other thing I also wanted to mention to you, I did mention about the podcast, and I do this every Wednesday. Let me get rid of this other graphic here. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, that is 2 p.m. Eastern Time, the Your Book, Your Voice podcast. And I bring on other authors like yourself as guests. I have book professionals that I bring on as guests. And we also talk about the audiobook world as well. So by all means, make sure you join me for the podcast every Wednesday. If there's a topic that you'd like for me to discuss regarding the audiobook world, just let me know. You can shoot me a message. You can DM me. You can put something in the comments if you like. I'd love to hear from you. All right. And again, you can always go to robertlanecoaching.com to find out more information about the Your Book, Your Voice audiobook coaching program. And again, if you have any questions about it, I don't do any hard sales when it comes to working with authors, because you know what? It's a business relationship. And I do speak with every author, whether it's, especially for the VIP program. I want to talk with you and make sure that you resonate with me and I resonate with you, and we work together because it's a business relationship, and I want you to feel comfortable as you go through the whole process of creating your audiobook. So we'd love to work with you as well. And again, if you're interested in the do-it-yourself program, you could just go to the link and start anytime, enroll anytime, and get going on it. I designed the DIY program to be a 6-week program, but again, it's do-it-yourself. So you can do it at your own pace, but hold yourself accountable, all right? You got to do the work, because you don't want to say, I've been working on my audiobook for 5 years. Nah, it takes you 6 weeks. It really does. All right. And if it takes you 8 weeks, so what? That's okay. It's still on your own timeline, but you'll get it done. Okay. All right, my friends. I'm going to keep coffee chat short today. Again, if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about as a topic, because I do keep it pretty much open forum, then let me know. Love to hear from you. All right. My last assignment to you, of course, is this. When you're out and about in the world, smile at a stranger. Say hello to them, give them a compliment, right? It takes 5 seconds of your time. Done in a blip, right? But that small gesture of kindness can make the world of difference in somebody's life. So be a life changer, all right? Be good humans, my friends. We need this more than ever, all right? Be a life changer. This is the Your Book, Your Voice coffee chat. I'm Robert A. Lane, again, as an audiobook coach and producer, helping especially nonfiction authors turn their book into audiobooks. Go to robertlanecoaching.com, book a call, sign up and enroll in the do-it-yourself program, or if you want to do VIP, let's have a chat. All right. With that, my friends, have a great day. I'm going to cheers to you one more time, because I think you're awesome. Thank you for your support, by the way. Tell your friends to follow on Instagram. Tell your friends to follow on YouTube. All right. All this stuff's on YouTube as well. And of course, LinkedIn Live. All right. Have a great day. We're going to say goodbye to our LinkedIn and YouTube friends first. So thank you so much.